మాజీ మంత్రి దివంగత వైఎస్ వివేకానందరెడ్డి కుమార్తె సునీత ఢిల్లీలో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారం ద్వారా చూద్దాం.
The economy improved, people improved. But after my father died, when I was talking to one of the senior officials trying to find out what exactly happened, one of the comments I heard was that this kind of things is fairly common in Kadapa and Kurnool. So why are you surprised? And that gave me like a shocker. I was initially very angry. How can people talk like that? This is not the culture of the place that I grew up in. But then I realized there is truth to that. Otherwise my father wouldn't have succumbed to such a gruesome killing. I mean, this is what was left of him. A 68-year-old man who was all alone in his house, who believed that he did not need any security and who never traveled around with hordes of people around him, who traveled by himself most of the time, who was living alone at home that particular day, like most of the days. And somebody comes home and does such heinous things. An elderly person who is defenseless. I mean, this is just not acceptable. The one thing that I realized is that people cannot get away with this kind of things. I also realized that if somebody like my father gets killed in such a way and can get away with it, then I'm afraid that this kind of phenomenon will come back again and again. When children make mistakes, we reprimand them. And so similarly, if something like this happens and you don't find the culprit, that will only encourage that kind of a behavior. So many people advise me, you're a doctor, you have a bright career, you have 2 children, and you're responsible for them. Why don't you take care of them? The person who's gone is gone. Let it go. You fighting this is affecting not just you but your children as well. But I wonder, I ask myself, what is the right thing to do? I keep wondering myself, what is right? I really don't have an answer to what is the answer to that question. Is my responsibility only to take care of my children and be selfish towards what is left? Or should I, however difficult it is, whatever be the ordeal, should I try to find the culprit, because that will potentially help not the community. No, the judge in his judgment had told, while the murderers make merry, the hapless victims weep. I think he understood what we as a family are going through. I'm not a politician, neither am I an activist. But I felt that killing someone is not right. It is not acceptable and it should not be encouraged. If a murder of somebody of a stature of his stature, who was brother to the ex-chief minister of Andhra Pradesh, who is uncle to the current chief minister, is not solved and the killers can get by, just think about what can happen to an ordinary person. We need to find a solution. Now, shortly after this, a few months after my father's death, on September 3rd, we discovered that one Mr. Srinivas Reddy had died. Okay. Now this Srinivas Reddy happens to be a relative of another person who has been extensively investigated on this crime. He apparently died, according to the news, that because of consuming organophosphorus compound, Senegagulikelu. Okay, but on his body, after his death, there were 2 different letters. Okay. Letters addressed to the Chief Minister of the state of Andhra Pradesh, letters addressed to another letter addressed to multiple people who are leaders in the place where we come from, Pulvendla, with various requests and telling that he is not involved in this crime. But on this letter was an additional writing, as you can see highlighted here, which is of a different handwriting compared to the body of the letter, blaming an inspector for the cause of his death. Now this inspector happens to be one of the inspectors who was investigating this crime. Okay. Following his death, when the postmortem was done, in the postmortem report, there was no contents in the stomach. That could have been just because of the washing of the stomach. But there was also blood between the liver and the right kidney. A hematoma was described. Me being a doctor myself, I can understand that you don't get blood between the liver and the kidney by consuming poison. It does not happen. There has to be a trauma. So how can a person who is consumed poison have trauma? So that led to my suspicion that this is a murder, as has been represented in my court petition as well. Okay, and I believe that this suspicious death, which is potentially a murder, is linked to my father's murder, Mr. Y.S. Vivekananda Reddy's murder, because there seems to be a common modus operandi, in the sense that there was letter found near my father's body as well as in this, both putting responsibility on different people. And in this case, the person has written that the inspector is responsible for the death. Okay. There's a lot of reasoning given as to why Mr. Y.S. Vivekananda, this case has not been solved. The crime scene has been cleaned up, so there was no evidence left and so on. But this was a clear-cut case that was in front of our eyes, and this death is still unsolved mystery. I fear that how many more witnesses may die from various causes or may be hurt from various reasons. The longer the investigation is not done, I am afraid more and more people can be hurt, either physically or financially or whatever be. I'm also afraid that can lead to witnesses not turning up. It has been over 2 years since the murder. How long do we wait for justice? Our justice system says that justice delayed is justice denied. Is this a society that we want? I would like to believe that if we solve crimes, we can set an example so that such events will not happen. I would urge each one of you and all the media friends to help in fight against crime and injustice for a better society. Thank you. So, వైఎస్ వివేకానంద రెడ్డి గారు ఇప్పుడు చనిపోయి 2 సంవత్సరాలు దాటినాయి. ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్ జరుగుతూ ఉంది, కానీ దీనికి చాలా చాలా టైం తీసుకునే కొద్దీ ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్ జరుగుతుందా, ఇంకా ఎంతమంది కష్టపడతారు ఈ ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్ వల్ల, ఎంతమంది విట్నెసెస్కి హాని జరుగుతుంది అన్న ఒక భయం ఒకటి ఉంది. మనకి వైఎస్ వివేకానంద రెడ్డి గురించి తెలుగు రాష్ట్రాల్లో తెలియని మనిషి ఉండకపోవచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు చాలామందికి ఆయన ఎంతగానో హెల్ప్ చేశాడు, కానీ ఈరోజు ఆయన గురించి మాట్లాడడానికి భయపడే పరిస్థితి వస్తుంది. ఇటువంటి పరిస్థితుల్లో మనకి సాక్ష్యం చెప్పే మనుషులు కూడా ముందుకు వస్తారా లేదా అని కూడా కొంచెం నాకు సందేహం వస్తుంది. మీ అందరి తరపున నా రిక్వెస్ట్ ఒకటే, మీరు చేయగలిగినది హెల్ప్ చేసి ఈ ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్ త్వరగా పూర్తయ్యేలా హెల్ప్ చేయమని చెప్పి కోరుచున్నాను.
Madam, if YSR government is in power, what is the problem in investigating?
That is a very good question, sir. There was a significant delay. We could not find the culprits even in that government, which is why I'm here today. I would think the question doesn't, I cannot answer that question. You need to ask the appropriate people in the government that question, sir. It's beyond my...
That he is related to YSR. So
Chacha hai.
Chacha hai.
Chacha hai.
So what is the problem when YSR government is in power? What is the problem in finding out the culprit?
मेरे रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप उन्हीं से प्रश्न पूछेगा तो आंसर मिलेगा होगा. मुझे तो अभी तक इसका जवाब नहीं मिल रहा. क्यों अपने ही लोग गवर्नमेंट में है और अभी तक आंसर नहीं मिल रहा. अगर आंसर मिलेगा तो यहाँ मुझे आने की जरूरत भी नहीं होगा. क्या हुआ कि आंसर नहीं मिल रहा? If you look at the petition that I gave in the High Court, which I believe most of you have a copy of today, petition में जो information दिया है High Court में, उसमें मेरा सभी कुछ suspicions भी है. जो भी लोग ये कर सकता है उसमें लिखा हुआ है. उसमें मेरे ही रिश्तेदार भी है. उसमें कौन ये किया है वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन एजेंसी को पता करना पड़ेगा. चला कि ब्लड है. अगर ब्लड है तो मर्डर होना चाहिए. वो मेरा सस्पिशन है. अभी तक केस क्लोज नहीं हुआ, इसीलिए इसमें मर्डर है या सुसाइड है कंक्लूजन नहीं हुआ.
Police has not arrested a single person in suspicion or for the sake of trial or for the sake of asking or for the sake of getting the proofs who has done it. None has been arrested yet.
In 2 years, sir, on the case of murder, not a single arrest, sir. To my knowledge, one person, ma'am. I would not know, ma'am. I'm just an ordinary person. I cannot. It's way beyond my level to answer such questions, ma'am.
Has it done by some of his relatives to have some motive behind this or some rivalry or like that? What is your suspicion about this?
So his relatives are also my relatives, sir.
Are YSR people involved in this?
This is a crime that was done inside the house. And in Pulvendala, which is a stronghold of the YS family, I don't know who can do it. In the beginning, I actually came out and told that my family is a huge family. We may have differences, but we will never do this to ourselves. I believed, maybe I was naive, I do not know. I really do not know the answer to that question. I was probably naive at that point and I still need answers. Why is it that the culprit is still not found?
Madam, do you have any vague idea what could be the reason behind the murder?
My father was loved by everybody. I don't see that he had any major enemies. I don't think he had any major financial reasons that anyone can kill him. I don't see any other reason other than a political motive at this point. To my knowledge, it is a political murder.
Ma'am, since there were a lot of suspicions about the